Well, good afternoon, everybody. First, I want to thank LULAC as well for organizing this press conference and mobilizing groups across the country to stand with workers. As Joe said, my name is Eddie Mauro. I'm a candidate for the United States Senate right here in Iowa. Every day, I'm getting calls from workers, former OSHA inspectors and shift supervisors. Workers in these plants are terrified. This is why I stand in solidarity with LULAC Iowa and calling for a meatless May for this month of May. Sending our workers onto the meatpacking plant kill floor without PPE is like sending firefighters into a burning house without respirators, or soldiers to the front lines without a gas mask. Joni Ernst, Governor Reynolds, Chuck Grassley. No, Iowa's not faring well. Unfortunately, workers are right to be afraid. America's COVID response has been an unmitigated failure. And make no mistake, our leaders had the warnings. They knew what was coming, but they chose profit over people. Political favors breed political obligation. And maybe if these workers had jobs at a hedge fund, they ran a casino, or were invited to Iowa's own Bruce Rastetter's summer parties, they could get a fair shake. But no, they live in a so-called right-to-work state where cheap broilers matter more than safety of workers. I run a business. I give my employees paid sick leave, family leave, and safe working conditions, because it's the right thing to do. Senator Ernst, if you believe it is acceptable to force our workers to go back to the job without supplying proper PPE, why don't you go work a shift on the floor yourself? You received the proper equipment when you were on the front lines. Why shouldn't Iowa workers have the same to provide chops for your roast and ride? I think back to Cesar Chavez when he said, history will judge societies and governments and their institutions, not by how big they are or how well they serve the rich and the powerful, but by how effectively they respond to the needs of the poor and the helpless. Iowa's family farms, farm workers, and workers in Iowa's food processing industry have been getting crumbs, while Tyson and Smithfield and JBS CEOs have yachts and Kobe beef. And we need a wholesale reform of our food supply chain. These aren't just isolated issues that started when COVID-19 came to America. They've been here since Earl Butz opened the doors to consolidation and cheap food. This isn't going to be easy, but farmers, farm workers, meatpacking plant employees, people in power, and communities need to come together. We all need to have solidarity in our call for human rights, for safe working conditions, for a system that allows farm workers, family farmers, and plant employees to earn a living wage, for the health and future of our communities. I say to the workers of Iowa's meatpacking industry, I hear you. And as our post says, we stand with workers. Viva la causa. Thank you very much.